color printed.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they call it.
Yeah. Yeah, they introduced that about a year and a half ago.
Yeah. It it's not going to take the place of a very finely painted miniature, obviously.
Nah.
But for throwing it on, actually, ours are the only colored miniatures on the table, right? So it's like, oh, okay. It's
easy to find.
Yeah.
Also, Winter, if you're interested, you know how that book, Epic Encounters? No, is that it? No. Give me a second, just find anything, because they got another Kickstarter going. You might be interested. And this one's going to be print Amazing Encounters. Remember that one?
Not offhand.
Yeah, I'll post a thing anyway. They're releasing the second one pretty soon, and it's print on demand, so...
Oh, cool. Funded in 80 minutes. Okay, well, let's welcome to session 6. And we'll begin a recap. Last time, after the cursed coronation, you had managed to escape with Knights of the Crown to the Lucky Leap. And from there, they come up with a plan on... They basically want to steal the crown and remove the curse that's on it, which will hopefully remove the curse that's affecting the kingdom. And during that time, Strangeclaw revealed his true shape.
In cross-dresses.
Oh. Yes. As a furry. And basically the plan come down to 2 parts. First of all, you had to find the Tomb of the Constructor and steal what was called a magic key that will open any lock. And the second part was Rikio, the bartender of the Lucky Leap, has a box of magic nullification, and he's pretty sure that, hey, that will block the signal from the crown getting out and hopefully cause an end to the curse. However, the box is not empty. And the only place that he knows that you can safely remove the item in the box, he's only looked in it one time and it just about killed him. But that is at the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities, which is a one-of-a-kind magic shop that is unparalleled anywhere in this world. And you managed to find the Tomb of the Constructor. You entered the tomb. Strangeclaw found a coatl feather. And in the end, it was a pretty epic battle with Strangeclaw getting swallowed by an iron glutter that was quite hot. And Yeah, Eski cast, what was it called, lightning to get out, and exploded out of the throat of the creature, which caused them both to fall, but Beargrim saved his life by using levitate.
Yay! Us.
We did it, guys.
And we're gonna start the day off with a long rest, not initiative.
Ooh. Thank you much.
So you managed to escape detection and make it back to the Lucky Leap, of which everyone was very thrilled that you did succeed in your objective by obtaining the Master Key. And let's go back a page. And Rikio tells you that, you know, the next part is emptying the chest of magic nullification. And once again, he says that the boxes has something in it. It's a strange idol made of dark green stone. It depicted a strange beast on two legs with a proportionately huge horned head, an oversized maw, and a long barbed tail. He said when he opened the box that it emanated an aura that caused his body to instantly dehydrate as if the totem evaporated all moisture around it. And as a result, he suffered immense pain as his skin ripped open from dry paper, like dry paper being torn. And, you know, he talks about the struggle for his life, and even the trees in front of his house withered immediately when the aura of the idol continued to spread. And he closed it and never opened it again. And back in the days when he was an adventurer and a thief, you know, he talks about how it was actually his wife who had stolen the chest from the vaults of the Emporium. And that was almost a decade ago. And, unfortunately, he hasn't seen his wife since she dropped off because she was pretty much caught, or they knew that she was responsible for it, and she did not want to bring trouble to him. So, you know, she dropped it off, told him to secure it, and then she teleported out and hasn't seen her in a decade. But, you know, he describes the magic shop, and it's a private wizard school. And the apprentices at the school work at the shop, providing mundane duties and so forth while they're learning magic. However, it is probably the most secure vault in the city. But the anti-magic vault is the only place that he knows where you can open the chest and safely remembers it. He knows how to enter it. He has a map that his wife provided him. And there's a ground level, second floor, a sub-basement, and a cave underneath. And as part of let's see, he does tell you that the Emporium itself is under the permanent effect of a guards and wards spell, whose effects are spread throughout specific areas. There's some alarm spells in play. The vault itself has a complex locking mechanism, and it's controlled by 4 switches spread around the building. And
I'm back.
The locking mechanism to the vault is controlled by 4 switches spread around the building. And once you disable the lock, you can only get in through the inner and outer vault doors by using a separate unique key for each door only after you have activated the 4 switches. And through him and his wife, they had originally planned on stealing some items from the Emporium, and his wife had an opportunity and she acted on it without his knowledge. And to which she found out that she was responsible for the theft, and the only item that she was able to steal before she teleported out was the chest of magic nullification. He does have copies that she made of the 2 keys for the vaults. And that is environment. And the area numbers aren't on the map, so it doesn't matter.
Nah.
But there's the 4 switches. There's a mosaic tile on the wall in one of the laboratories that must be pressed. There's an otherwise seemingly non-functional valve that must be rotated clockwise. And actually, you probably would know these, so due to the map that he gave you. So when you get there, I'll point out that you're in the rooms of one of the switches. And the arms of a clock on a painting must be set to noon. And there's a sconce on the back wall that must be rotated. Once you have all 4 of those, you have 10 minutes before they reset, of which you can use the keys that he has given you.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we don't have to do them all. Well, I was saying I wasn't quite listening well enough. We don't have to do them all at the same time. But there is a time limit.
Correct.
Yeah, all right. Exactly. Tough.
Don't like being rushed.
That wizard has some issues.
Smart.
10 o'clock lies left. 10 o'clock lies right. 12
Yeah.
jumping jacks.
I like this guy.
Not that you are there to steal anything, but you're an adventuring party. Um, all the truly priceless artifacts and good magic items, they are all under the mobile. Sorry, tongue tied. A spell of immovability that generally, and most likely you all have walked into the store in your time in the city before. You walk in and someone greets you, which is generally one of the apprentices, and they will vaguely discuss magic items with you until um, you flash the cash that you can actually afford to buy the item. At which point, one of the other apprentices or the master himself will go and nullify the spell and then retrieve the item and bring it to you. They will only hand the item to you once you have given them the gold.
I take it at this point half the city's either dead or evacuated.
Those that have been able to flee have used. Everyone is in a perpetual state of terror. You've got what was it they called them?
Where hellhound things?
You've got the Were Hellhounds, but there's also oh hell, the Queen, the Scene. The Children of the Coven, who are spies and reporting things that the Queen does not like. And, as a result of some of her new laws, several people have been beheaded simply for wearing ponytails, simply because the Queen hated them and said, cut them off together with the head. And
look, I'm gonna be real. I can't falter for that.
Man buns, man buns have to go.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Anyway, what are the I'm assuming that we have a story to go through here, but what are the politics of the shop owners here? Like, are they royal? What's the term? Royalists to the end?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, the politics of the shopkeep are really unknown. However, all magic shops have been extremely busy right now since the curse broke out, people just trying to buy any type of protection that they can. And let's close that, go back to here. And you also know that, hey, if you're seeking a rare magic item that's not in a shop's inventory, that this guy stands a good chance of finding that item for you.
Gonna steal his shit.
Just a little bit.
Well, we really only need to use the vault, right?
Yes.
We don't technically have to take anything. Technically.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Was that a scoff or a cough? I didn't
I think it was possibly both.
It kind of sounded like both.
There are shiny things, and we must get them.
Oh, you could leave that dagger there.
Hmm.
Shiny, shiny, shiny objects.
And Samira's a cat burglar. She might be on board with Strange Claw on this one.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm just kind of playing. I don't have a giant feeling either
Beargrim
way.
chimes in with a
Whatever. Oh, hang on. All right, I'll be right back. All right, y'all continue. I gotta do a family thing.
Not a problem, and it looks like Nora's not joining us tonight.
Boo.
And okay, so yeah, since you know, you get the day to rest and recoup and so forth, and beer gum, yeah. So anyway, infiltrating the shop, you're going to be carrying this chest of magic nullification, which do you really want to carry a stolen item into the store during daylight hours?
I should have enough room in my back of holding.
Why don't we come in a little close to closing time?
We'll say they have a rat infestation. And looks at Strange Claw.
What?
Calling me a rat?
And we'll say we have a kind of pats him on the head. Very easy way to solve that solution.
Samira just makes a face and sticks out her tongue.
Keep distance, furry thing.
I'm going to be quite honest. All the contraptions and turning things left and right aren't my forte. So I will just be following directions for this one. You see his eyes go a little bit cross-eyed, looking at the turn it left, turn it right. It's just like, yes, it's a little out of my league.
Strange Claw does not understand. What is worse that could happen?
Burnt to a crisp.
Well, I don't suppose they'll just give it to us if we asked.
Have we tried?
Yeah, can we ask? Can we just use the vault?
Well, I'm pretty sure if we explain that business is good for now, but if no one's alive at the end of it, business will be very bad.
But once again, you are wanting to use a stolen magic item, or you're wanting to use the vault for a stolen magic item from the guy that it was stolen from.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Just throwing that out there.
What, we can't have a similar but totally different magic item that we need to put in there?
Is that my signature? No.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. I guess we're just going to have to sneak in.
Yeah, maybe we need to do some reconnaissance. I can make someone invisible for however
I'm
long.
pretty sure the wizard who is in control might have ways to get around that.
That's only if they know we're coming.
Possibly.
Hmm.
The thing about spells is they have to be cast to be in use.
Plus, I have to concentrate on that spell.
Well, let's go have a look at the place. It's not like we're going to find anything here.
Okay, the place is easy to find. You're at the Lucky Loop, which is the L on the map, and you head northwest down the short road, and when it comes to an intersection at the Skeleton Road, it is right there in front of you. And I'm going to share a map, which has a really nice building design at the bottom of the map. And since you actually have a map, I am not using the lighting effects. And yeah, it's
Oh, those eagles. That's cool.
yes, it is
Caw. Okay, now the Emporium map makes a bit more sense.
Wait, eagles? Where do you see eagles?
I'm just looking at the front of the map.
I believe that's a dragon heads.
Yeah, those are dragon heads.
Okay.
Actually, they got them inside, too, from the looks of it.
Kind of looks maybe even like a lion. I don't know.
yeah, it's looking at it, you see large glowing animated letters hovering above the high display windows, and it advertises, the name of the business and current discounts available for selected items. In your reconnaissance, you can see several curious items are displayed in the window at different heights with their names, functions, and prices displayed with the same glowing and continuously shifting magical letters. The rest of the house's windows are closed and covered with heavy curtains from the inside. There's two large statues of wizards that illuminate the windows and its main entrance, and they are only lit up when the place is open. And it's in the early evening. They haven't closed yet, so they are lit up.
Strange Claw hunches over and he cracks and pops and contorts back into his much smaller form. Maybe we should try the front door.
Did you take a bath during the break at the Lucky Leap there, Strange Claw?
There was lots of licking involved. He's got a weird taste in his mouth now.
Okay. I'll take the slimed effect off of you.
Occasionally you see Strange Claw just kind of sticks his tongue out and licks the roof of his mouth.
I could levitate you out in the, out of the window of the second story and let the rain fall on you for a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the second floor, there is a balcony.
Hmm.
Don't throw us. Anton.
No,
No throwing.
I remember how that worked last time.
Not good.
Now, if I remember map, some doors are trapped. Have to be careful.
Yes, you do know that there are alarm spells at entrances and so forth.
If we stick it out long enough, like on this, well, let's see. Let me look back at the map.
Map does not note that second floor has alarm on it. Could use it as entry.
Perhaps.
Also, door to left is not marked. But what is weird puffy stuff? Strangeclaw does not understand.
Webs?
Maybe it's electrified.
Are we talking about the original map?
Yeah.
I think maybe webs.
In the hallways?
Yeah. Trapping an intruder with web.
Oh, so careful not to trigger alarm then.
Yeah, you do know quite a bit about some of the defenses, and the corridors and stairwells are filled with a magical fog.
Hmm.
And
All the time?
yes, all the time.
Wow.
And unless you're the master or one of the students, if you're not escorted by a faculty or a employee, yeah, it's easy to get lost, and you end up going in the wrong direction. And yeah, stairwells and so forth do have a web spell cast on them.
Good lord.
Yeah, you're not expecting.
What a mess.
I'm liking this guy more and more.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guards, or at most, not counting patrons, there could be 4 to 6 people inside at any given time. And you're pretty sure that the majority of them are going to be wizards.
Do we have this map with us right now?
Yes.
Okay, so Strangeclaw's kind of hunched over looking at the thing, and he's
I do have a potential solution, although could I say it's still smoky and fiery.
Let's not do that.
We set enough buildings.
Smoke and fire could attract attention from Queen's wolf things. Don't want
They have a chimney.
I suspect
chimney?
you are talking about more smoke and fire than that.
No, I'm talking about
Down the
rope.
chimney?
Down the chimney.
There's typically fire at the bottom of that.
Yes, hence I said smoke and fire.
No, I mean, if you wanted to go down the chimney, you would catch on fire.
I know, I wouldn't fit.
Moreover, if there is a lit fire, then there's probably somebody nearby it. Don't want to go in that way. Would be spotted
Yes.
immediately.
Hence, there's merely suggesting an additional option, but we'll see what you come up with.
Looking at map, Strangeclaw sees second floor has alarms on the door. Entryway is mostly blocked off except windows and door here. He pokes the thing in front of him. This is a door in front of Strange Claw, isn't it?
No, that is a window, I believe. Yes, it's a window.
Can I
No,
stealthily fly around the second story and see what's through the windows?
You think a 9-foot tall, 400-pound humanoid is going to fly stealthily around a building?
Well, I'm pretty sure the apocalypse is going on, so some people won't be looking up and paying attention. Because the sky is on fire. So.
Okay.
Hey, can my fucking giant stealthily fly through the air?
While suffering the effects of the acid rain.
Yeah, we need to get out of the street.
Well, let's walk around. Well, see, hang on. On the original map, the Emporium map,
The only entryway I can see that isn't trapped is the windows right here.
right above the lighted statues. Is that correct?
No? Strange Claw's literally right next to a window right now. And I'm going to check out that window.
So, question, Winter. On the Emporium map, let me just make a sweet line. Hang on, let me, there's a squiggly line here, and over here. What do they mean?
I think that's going down, right? Like,
I don't know, it's the only part of the map, so the only part of the map has a weird squiggly bit to it.
yeah, that was my question too. Like, does this map show like levels below?
Yes, it shows the second floor, which is the top right section there, and the basement from the looks of it, which is the bottom section.
Yeah.
So it goes up to the other part and then down to the bottom right part. So up to the top right part and down to the bottom right part.
On
correct?
the main floor, you got a stairwell in the middle that goes up and down.
All right.
So it goes up to the immediate right there, and damn it.
Yeah. So there's two bits that they look like signatures. That's why I'm curious.
Strange Claw is going to start fiddling with the window into the hallway here to see if it's open.
Okay, so hold on a second. As far as I can tell from this map, none of the windows look like they're trapped.
Nope, they're not.
Right.
But the window that you're standing in front of is this hallway right here, which you should not be able to see into because it's permanently filled with smoke or whatever.
Yep, filled with
Right.
smoke.
And the majority of the windows, except for the front display windows for the sales room, they all have heavy drapes and are closed. Would you like to roll a investigation there, Strange Claw, since you are in front of a window to look at the window?
What am I investigating? I just want to see if it's locked.
No, that would help. Yeah, oh, you did roll it. Yes, you can see that all the windows open inward. They have wooden frames and a single layer of thick glass.
So they're casements, like where they crank inwards?
They just push. You can see there are iron latches that you know keep the windows shut and so forth. Strange call checking the window. Are you going to touch the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
That question sounds like a trap.
That sounds
Is anybody getting echo from Shears? Mike, whenever you talk, Winter?
Just a little bit.
I don't hear it bad.
It's only when you talk loud or Winter that it's echoing
You
through.
mean loud like this? Yeah. Sure, can you turn your volume down just a hair?
I mean, yeah, my volume, my
Just winners.
headphones, I guess.
Or just tweak me down a little bit?
Yeah.
Strange Claw, yeah, you're pushing on the windows because you're not seeing any locking mechanism other than the iron latch, which is, you know, holding the window shut. However, they do not move. However, as you're running your hand around the window and checking and so forth, you feel something that stops your hand from moving, and you're able to figure out that there are invisible iron bars that are embedded in the wooden frames in front of the glass.
Oh. Annoying.
Seems like they thought of everything.
And inside the, looking through the window into the storefront, you can see one of the students, and there are two nobles milling about the store, and the student is helping one of the people, one of the nobles.
Hey, Strange Claw. What if we kidnap one of the students? Force him to let him go.
I do not follow your logic.
He helps us break through all the traps. We enter.
Or more likely, he screams and we have to silence him.
Well, there must be some persuasion.
No. Strangeclaw thinks we either force way through these bars, or we cause distraction in front of store and then slip in through the side door.
Also a strong possibility. Have to make way through the hallway, though.
And
firstly, Strangeclaw is looking at the map, sees that one of our options is in the toilet.
That is correct. The red circles on the Emporium map are the locations to the switches.
Yeah, I was going to say
Looks
one of them
to
was on
be
toilet.
easiest to reach.
Through the toilet?
No.
Yeah.
He's saying that that'll be the easiest one to get, so we should probably activate it last. We're on a timer. How much time do we have once we start tripping them?
10 minutes, if I remember correctly. Is that correct, Winter?
It is 10 minutes after You have 10 minutes from the time that you have activated all 4 switches to use the key to get into the vaults.
Okay,
So
so we can
there's
trigger
no
them at
timer
any
from the
time.
first one, right? Like
Correct.
you just okay.
In that case, Strange Claw is just gonna head right on in.
I'll go with you. We're just investigating. Sorry, I should do that.
It is a storefront.
We're just investigating, right?
Yes.
So far. And that would be the next story entry.
You're so big.
Has to suck in to get through the door.
4 people barge in and start looking at all the walls and the doors and the exits.
I take it the shelves by this point are a little bit empty due to the sudden influx of customers.
Yes, they are rather barren than the last time that you were in there. And, yeah, you know, this gentleman that's talking to one of the nobles goes, "Welcome to the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities. Your wish is our business. If you give me a couple minutes to deal with these gentlemen, I'll be right with you. And feel free to look around."
No, thank you, thank you. Quickly though, do you have bathroom we can use while we wait?
I'm sorry. Our store policy is to, only only customers who have purchased are available to use the restroom.
Unfortunate. Right. Strange Claw can wait. He starts poking at the bits and baubles on the shelves.
They're selling stuff at a discount, right?
Yes, they do have. Let's see.
Any chance they have a cloak of displacement within the price range of 850 gold pieces?
Not bloody likely.
No, you're kind of out of luck, and you see Dernier. He takes some money from the noble, and he casts a quick little spell that allows him to pick up the item that the noble was looking at and hand it to the noble, and they exchange their pleasantries, and he heads toward the front door, taking the other noble with him. So it is just you and the apprentice in the store. Of which,
Strange Claw.
yes, how may I help you, sir?
Strange Claw was interested in bits and bubbles you have here. Dangerous times, looking for protection.
Protection, that's quite popular. Let's see. I've got some. Yes. May I ask, sir, what your budget is?
I have to actually look. Hold on. Let's see here. Around about 800 gold.
Yeah, for that price, yeah, I've got some, I got a nice set, and, he, leads you over to a, different table there, and he's like, yeah, let me, pull out our list, and you can see there's some items on the table itself, and he's like, yeah, I've, For defense, I've got a +1 metal shield. For offense, I've got this lovely set of magical daggers and this longsword and even this magical short bow. And if you're looking for something a little more wondrous, we have bracers of archery. I know we've got a cloak of protection that's still here. A figurine of wondrous power. Goggles of night.
Strangeclaw is interested in cloak and figurine. What figurine is this?
He says it is a figurine of wondrous power. And,
Wow.
Yes, but what kind? They come in many shapes.
give me a second, and I am pulling that up.
Uh,
So while
Having
he's fiddling with
having
that,
an idea. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Strangeclaw looks at Samira and he kind of motions towards the back door.
Hmm.
Okay.
Just have a look. It's booby trapped, but like we need to know what kind of trap we're dealing with. It's got the alarm on it.
And
Which is a little-
he goes, sir, yes, I have this, oh, just for the hell of it, we'll go with that one. I have a figurine of an ivory goat. And,
Strangeclaw, you see an eyebrow raise. A goat.
yes, it is, yes, sir, before I tell you more about this item, with all due respect, I do need to see that you have the cash to buy this item.
You have yet to tell Strangeclaw how much it costs.
In your budget range, it's 600 gold pieces, but we have some discounted items, and I'll let you have it for 500.
Strangeclaw is interested, but allow him to examine figure for a moment.
But they don't have my cloak, huh?
No, they do not have a cloak of displacement.
Figurine of wondrous power. Ivory goats.
It's the goat of traveling. It allows you to become a large goat with the same statistics as a riding horse. It's got 24 charges, and each hour, it costs 1 charge. But
I'm more interested in that goat of terror.
Or the go to Cabrito, like
I'm just imagining Anton trying to ride this goat.
yeah. I'll jingle my purse from the other edge of the. I'm next to Anton, but I'll just sort of jingle my purse a little bit.
Oh, wonderful, sir. And he tells you about the goat and its features and so forth. How you can become a traveling goat.
Absolutely baffling.
Yeah, Strangeclaw.
What about the
still
cloak?
talking to this guy? Yeah, it's
Yeah, so he's chatting up Dinner. Drinner?
I want to say something to Anton real quick, kind of under my breath, and go like, "Hey, what if we bring something for him to protect here, like the feather?" Now that's a bit of a metagaming, and I'm asking Anton.
Actually, these figurines of wondrous power, they're always created in sets of 3. So you would have the goat of traveling that gives you, I guess, goat speed. You have the goat of travail, which allows you to become a giant goat for up to 3 hours. And also you have the goat of terror.
Okay, well, I mean, what I was asking Anton was like, hey, what if we bring like the quaddle feather here to put in their vault? Like, we bring something to them, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to like be very quiet to ask about. Maybe that's a
Why
plan.
don't you bring it up loud enough to the rat? See what expressions our host
You're
provides.
you're all the way over there, so I'm asking Anton at this point, like, hey, do you think that's a good idea? Oh, Anton's moving away. All right. So.
Hello.
We were just talking about goats. You haven't missed anything.
No, then we just had someone pop into the chat.
Oh, good.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Rio.
that's Rail.
Rio's here.
Run a little
Yay!
bit. Sorry about that.
So what happened is since you've been missing earlier, we're now currently being split roasted by a pair of giants. We got
Oh.
captured.
Excuse me?
That's lovely. Are y'all having fun?
Yep, a couple of fiery giants invaded town, and we're currently on this giant split roast, trying to figure out how to get away.
And missing last week, Esky got deep-throated by a centipede.
I have yet to recover.
This is
Very graphic, I know. It got very R-rated very quickly.
Oh man, you're allowed to.
The sad thing is that
Jeez.
statement is not technically wrong.
I hope Wintery doesn't get banned. Jeez.
Hopefully not for that, because there's been a hell of a lot of worse things said on these streams.
Oh,
Long story short, we went to a tomb, we befriended a dragon, I got eaten by a giant metal centipede, we stole a key. Now we're here at a magic shop attempting to rob it for a box.
Yeah, and no
Oh,
one leaked any sort of documents that were classified on Discord so far.
Correct.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I will
Samara.
ask. So I will ask. Whoa! Wait! Hang on. I was asking Anton, but I will ask the guy. What's his name?
Drinner.
Drinner? Yeah, Drinner.
Close enough.
I'll just ask him out loud as I'm here. So, Mr. Belgard, may we bring items here for protection that we maintain possession of?
I'm terribly.
Will you provide protection for those items?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. That's not a service that we offer. The master would not allow it.
But do you buy magical items?
You see an eyebrow rise, and he's like, what do you have for sale, sir?
And Shine-Chan will reach into his robes and he'll pull out the Feather of Detection.
What do you make of this?
And, you know, you can see him, he waves a quick spell, and he's casting Detect Magic, and he's like, oh, yes, I do see that you have a feather of detection. And, yes, how much would you want for it, sir?
Oh, so you are buying.
Well, you know, if the price is right.
Give Strangeclaw time to consider this. Would like to go back to talking about the Cloak of Protection.
Yes, sir. I can let you have that for $500 or 500 gold pieces. It's an exceptionally fine cloak.
Strangeclaw extends his furry little paw. You have deal.
And the guy reluctantly shakes hands with you, and he's like, yes, if you...
Whoa! Racist. I cannot believe the treatment I'm receiving here.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I meant no offense. It's just not...
Oh,
Every day I shake hands with a rat.
oh. Okay, let's move over to Samira for a bit.
And you can see his face changes to one of sadness, and he's like, "Sir, I'm really sorry. You know, I grew up very poor in the slums of another town, and my mother, rest her soul, was eaten by a swarm of rats."
Anton just added a little bit of extra salt through and kind of puts both hands atop of Strangeclaw's shoulder. Do not know he is of noble birth. And Anton begin saying off his really long, exaggerated name, where he's from, his family, that sort of just to make this guy go, oh shit.
Going back to Samira.
Samira, you are not seeing any noticeable traps or tripwires for an alarm.
Okay. So I'll go check out this door as well, just for fun.
And just for extra things, Anton will just shift his presence to really block the view of Samira. He has a giant wall.
Strangeclaw just shakes his head. He's like, I do want that cloak, though.
And Samira has absolute total cover. As if the guy had just been struck blind. But yes, sir, if you'll simply hand me, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, and you know what, I'll probably get in trouble for it, but I'll let you have it for 450 gold pieces.
Well,
What is the price of the shield while you're going on?
Everything that I've listed, and we also have a selection of second and third level spells that are available for wizards that are, as well as we are running low in stock, but we do have a large selection of uncommon potions, and everything is $500 for those mentioned items, or 500 gold pieces.
this place is unironically cheap as shit.
May I speak with the master of the house?
Do they have bracers of defense by any chance?
They have bracers of archery, not defense.
That doesn't help me. I know they have bracers of archery. That I heard that. That's why I'm asking about defense.
And since you are of noble birth, and may have some more gold. We do have rare items that are a lot more expensive, such as chainmail and studded leather. Um, a couple of potions of like fire giant strength and so forth. Got a ring of feather falling, a wand of lightning bolts. I've got a double enchanted sickle. I've got a
double enchanted sickle.
well, I didn't want to say +2.
Yeah.
And yes, we do have some bracers of defense. However, those items are rare and they cost 5,000 gold pieces each.
We will have to keep this place in mind when we do not simply have our traveling money. But anyway, back to the cloak.
And Strangeclaw fishes into his robes for the money.
Does your master create things with given the proper materials by chance?
We do. Really, that's up to the master. But as far as us apprentices, we spend an awful lot of time making scrolls and doing some low-level enchantments on items. What do you have in mind, sir?
Anton pulls out a spike from the remoras. That's like he's putting in a pair of gloves, so he doesn't have to handle these hot things.
You're talking about
we recently
that,
we recently had a nice kill outside of town, a couple of weeks back.
Strangeclaw shudders.
I'm hoping that I'm talking to the right people to having this enhanced. I do have more pieces of it. I'd like to know.
You're wanting to have what done with it?
Winter, I sent you a message last week.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah, that's the direction I was heading. I figured like he could probably might be able to do it himself, but I figured someone may have just gotta go slap it on to make it work.
Yes,
Is there like a full list of what he's got in here somewhere that I'm not seeing?
No.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
No, but I can give you a full list.
There's
check
a
in the
magic
shops
list,
you-
right?
we
Yeah,
had
technically shops.
loaded in.
Yeah.
No, it's he's a little limited. Damn it.
So Winter, I'll like I don't know. Is this shop well lit? I think I asked that question before.
Yes, everything that you're going to be encountering in here is under magical lighting.
All right. Oh, all right.
And
I'll just walk up next to Anton as he's asking this question. Just pay attention.
Also, did my 22 investigation find anything at this other door?
you found the same as you did at the other door. No visible traps, no visible
I mean, it's just the
alarms.
bathrooms.
What's
the worst that could happen? Go right in.
Nah.
And that last set is rare items.
And those all cost like 2,000 or so.
Yeah, the rare are 5,000.
Oh, 5,000. Okay. Uncommon's not too far in range.
So Anton can be having that conversation with the clerk if anybody wants to do distractions, because Anton can drag this on for a very long time if he wants to.
And Nora, just so you know, there's a plan to steal the crown and put the crown in this chest of magic nullification, which Anton currently has in a bag of holding. The problem is, this chest already contains a powerful artifact that the last time Riccio, the bartender of the Lucky Leap, opened it, it almost killed him. And the only place in the city that you can safely open the chest and remove this item is the magical vaults at this business.
Oh.
And you do have a full map, and I will reshare it with you. Because Riccio's wife actually stole the chest from this location 10 years ago.
Oh.
Before she disappeared and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Okay. So you're basically breaking into a vault to use its magical nullification properties so you can safely empty the chest and get the hell back out.
Oh, okay.
I tell you what, I really want that lightning bolt wand, but it's probably like 5,000 gold.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Winter, I have a problem with my character sheet, and I don't want to solve it right now, but I'm missing spells. I can tell. Especially cantrips.
Go down to mode.
Oh. Maybe
change it to change it around. Probably go to preparation and prepare the spells.
Yeah. All right.
There's also a display that can be used to fiddle with things.
Okay. Yeah. I'll double check it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. If you haven't prepared them and you're in the combat mode, it won't show the spells that are unprepared. And Esky, your cloak is in the combat tracker. I'm sorry, party sheet. Or was.
Yeah, I grabbed it, but to be honest, Strangeclaw doesn't actually need it. He just grabbed it because he knew somebody in the party would.
Well, Nora's already wearing one.
So, can I interest any of you all? Other fine
creatures.
And the only thing they have that I want, I can't afford.
Is that one of the things that's like 5,000?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Can't help you there. Was there anything else that you would like?
Strangeclaw considers. You mentioned rarer items. How much do those cost again? I am interested in this lightning thing.
That is 5,000 gold pieces.
Oh, terribly unfortunate. No matter. Good to know for next time.
Are you sure? Yeah, I can hold it for you a little while, but with everything that's going on in the city, I can't guarantee it'll be here tomorrow.
Would like if you can hold it, but understands that you probably can't.
Nora's going to go over to the conversation here and just kind of push a pile of the shiny little coins onto the thing. Roughly around 500 or so. I'd like the magic stick. Can I get the stick?
Stick?
Yeah, kind of points towards like the wand of magic missiles.
Oh, yes, you'd be interested in this magic stick, and
Yeah, the stick that does magic things. I love magic tricks.
yes, he tells you with this spell, it holds 7 charges, and you can expend 1 charge from it and cast the magic missile spell. And, if you decide to expend more than 1 charge, you can cast the spell at a higher level.
Oh,
That's a good wand.
I bet it's pretty. It sounds pretty.
And, it regains 2 to 7 charges per day.
Oh, cool.
And
I'm trying to think. Like, I know we're probably not ever going to come back to this place, but I'm trying to think of how we could possibly get those 5,000 gold items.
Well,
Just racking my brain.
Hold on.
We're already trying to rob the place.
Have we actually seen them? Because it sounds like they'd probably be in the vault.
Yeah, but everything's locked down with like a spell of immovability that can only be undone by someone.
Well, I mean, obviously, like the wand, did he just like pick it up off the shelf and just like hand it to her, or what did he?
no, you see him cast a little spell, and then he's able to reach down and he picks up the item, takes your gold, and then hands you the item.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
It's just torture.
Now, just to throw this out there, some of the rare items that you are seeking do happen to be located all in the same display case.
Yeah. But what could be done? It's not like we can pick up the case and run out with it.
Maybe.
Wait.
That, the spell could just be cast upon the item holding itself to the case because they didn't think anyone would be dumb enough.
You're right. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's so stupid and so smart at the same time.
I mean, it's already happened a couple of times where Norwich basically just took a door off its hinges just by reducing it. So.
Well, here's the fun thing. Okay, like just out of wizards only have so many spell slots. Okay, can I look at this item? This item. This is gonna run out of spells.
Joke on you. It's a cantrip.
Anyway, well, if we are gonna steal something, we should probably grab it on the way out. For now, we need to focus on getting in the building to get these buttons pushed.
Exactly right. Yes. Like.
Unless we just want to go ham and start plowing through the place like a bunch of bandits.
Wow. Murder hobos. Yeah. Wow.
Nora, just to bring you up to date on the Emporium map that I shared with you, the hand-drawn one. To get into the vault, you need the inner and outer vault has a set of keys of which you have a copy of. However, in order to access the vault and be able to use those keys, there are 4 switches that you have to activate at various parts around this building. And once you've activated the 4th switch, you have 10 minutes to get down to the vault and use your key.
Oh, okay.
And the place is heavily alarmed. on the map, you'll see the little white squiggly lines. That is hallways filled with a mysterious magical fog. The stairs actually have web spells cast upon them.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could just like turn into a spider and just fucking go through the webs and not really worry about it.
Maybe.
Seemingly.
Well, good for you,
Yeah.
Nora. What about everyone else?
Well, I mean, I don't need you all to help me pull the switch. I can pull the switch. Switches are easy.
I'm just imagining Winter. He's looking at his notes. Players, option 1, break in. Players, option 2,
Well, I mean,
The
she'll
spider.
break in and kill people.
Yeah.
He's like, we just got to just pick one. Just pick one.
I mean, well, they're like
Anton,
busy doing their shopping and stuff and trying to get a hold of like the other thing. Can you just
Anton, Strangeclaw will saddle up to you and he asks, "Do you have bag of infinites? Holdings, whatever it's called."
Anton reached to his bag after putting the Remora's thing back in, pulls out a dinner plate-sized sandwich, and goes, "Yes," because to eat it.
Could the Strangeclaw perhaps borrow this?
Eyes narrow.
He gives you a big rat grin.
Sure. And just hand you the bag.
He tucks it away for a minute. Where's this display case at?
God, are we robbing the place right now?
Just want to know. Future reference.
The rare items are the one between you and Samara.
Figures that'd be the most packed shelf.
Oh, between me and Samara, that's empty. So as Birgrim and Anton and I guess Nora are talking with the dude,
Hey.
Strangeclaw goes over to Samira and he starts whispering his plan to her.
I got the bag. We slide the stuff in there. Nobody notices.
are they like
I'm sorry. What was this plan?
There was no plan.
aren't they like magically anchored?
Yes, they are. To the display case.
How big is the display case and how big is the opening of the bag?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
You ever seen that meme about a hamster eating a banana?
Okay.
I wonder how long before we're going to start killing people.
You're saying, like, you literally know someone who can just come over there and just boop it and make it small.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Ivy, how big is a bag of holding?
Infinite.
Yeah, I was about to say infinite.
Well, I mean, how big is the opening?
What are the dimensions? It's
Bag of
roughly
holding.
2 feet diameter at the mouth.
Oh, it's not enough.
Yeah, and I think they can only hold like 8. Well, isn't it like 80 or so
500
cubic feet of
pounds.
material, or
Uh,
500 pounds?
500 pounds and a volume of
Oh.
64 cubic feet.
We're in the weight range. It's just the opening's too small. We'd have to pick up the display case and run with it, so we'll come back to
Well,
it
hold on.
later.
I can literally just reduce it. There's a spell called Enlarge Reduce. I've used it on Anton and a door. Well, 2 doors now.
Do you have it?
Yeah. It is literally a bound spell for me. I can't not have it.
I think he would notice you casting it, so let's shelve this robbery for after we're done.
There's also the fact that I highly doubt that it would work on multiple objects.
It'll
It
work
only
on
needs to work
the
on the display case.
Yeah. If it like unhinges the magic items, all the better. If it doesn't, then then they're still with the display case, one way or another.
I mean, this is stupid, but it's probably going to work simply because it's stupid.
What can go wrong when you start mixing different magical vocations?
Absolutely.
Black holes.
I think I recall that bags of holdings produce black holes in certain circumstances.
Well, this isn't like a bag of holding. It's just one spatial warping effect with another spatial warping effect.
Okay, let's shelve this for now and get back to robbing the place.
Yeah, remember that quote unquote homebrew magic item that I posted in the chat a very long time ago? That was like it was an arrow, but it had a bag of holding and a portable hole or something attached in some capacity that when it strikes its target, they combine and create the black hole.
Yes, I do remember that.
Oh my god, we're all so fucking stupid.
Yes.
We just got a master key from the last frickin' adventure. It can open any locks.
I don't remember that.
Well,
It's in the party sheet.
But we have to open the locks within a certain amount of time, right?
No, you don't understand.
Every other door.
The master key opens any lock, even those protected by magical means, and suppresses any mundane or magical traps on the object that would activate when opening it.
So
You can use it to cast a knock spell, which is silent without any audible effects, and which suppresses alarm or other protective spells like glyphs or symbols for 10 minutes. Once used, it can't be used again until next dawn. So we can use it once to get in through one of these alarmed doors.
I can also cast knock, by the way.
I would just imagine Strange Cool sit there, talk with Sneer, and just going, and just start,
Just hear a loud
Whoa!
He comes back and he gives the bag back to Anton.
Anton pulls out another sandwich.
If we can only use it once per day, do we know which doors?
Yes, we do. It's on that map that was drawn for us.
I'm seeing it now. Presumably, rather than trying to get through one of these alarm doors, if it unlocks anything, actually, before I say that, let me ask this, because technically, in character, we know we have this key, so somebody would have asked this. Because we have keys that we can use to get into this thing after we push all the buttons or whatever. Does pushing all the buttons to be able to use the key in the first place, does that reveal the keyhole, or is the keyhole just there regardless?
What do you talk? Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
the keyhole is there regardless, and let's see.
We could literally just ignore all of these buttons and go put the key in.
Straight to the vault, as long as we can get past the trapped doors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. The complex lock mechanism on the two vault doors is controlled by 4 switches around the building. The inner and outer vault doors can be opened using a separate unique key, but only after the 4 switches are activated.
But there's 2 keys. There's 2
Yeah,
vault
I
doors.
see the problem. Okay, so we do have to push the button. Yeah, so back to conning Drenur.
Well, hang on. Let's go back to the knock spell description for just a moment. Okay. And it says, if you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally. So did the key say as a knock spell?
Yes, it does.
All right. Do we still need to do all 4 of them at the same time, or can we do 2 of them at the same time?
I don't understand.
Well, do we need? Did we ever?
We
need to
don't
open
we
all
don't
4 at
care.
the same
We have the keys to those doors. What we need to do
Yeah.
is push the buttons. That's our problem right now. And to push the
Yeah.
buttons, we have to get past these locked doors, which have alarm spells on them.
So arcane.
We can get into 2.
Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you have knock prepared?
Yeah, I do.
Then we have a way in. We can ignore Dranur. We just need to leave and use the bathroom before we go.
Does the knock spell disable alarms on doors?
Yeah.
On doors?
If it's magical, it does. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is not a concern. Let's finish up our business here with Dranur, use the bathroom so we can push that button, and then go back outside and climb to the second story.
And Strangeclaw, you are a paying customer now.
Yes, so he has bought his cloak of protection. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, bathroom?
And he points toward the door down by Samara and just go down through, and it's one of the 2 doors there on the north.
So we're gonna have about
Anton
10 minutes.
will-
We're gonna have about 10 minutes from the time he presses that, right?
No.
10 minutes from the time you press the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
So he
Anton
goes in
looks
the
at,
bathroom, he pushes the button, and then he just kind of spends some time. Oh my god, this is such a hassle.
Anton looks at
He's
Anton
reading.
looks at the clerk.
He's reading his tablet. Like okay, yeah.
Question. How good your plumbing?
I could just see this little rat sitting on a toilet and letting out these Anton-sized screams.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
gets
God.
blown to the ceiling. Yeah.
It burns us. It burns us.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so we'll head back out. And once everybody is done with their shopping, let's go back outside.
Alright. I do also just want to mention, I don't know how much this counts as metagaming, since at least one of us has the description of the knock spell available. But it does say that when you cast the spell, a loud knock audible from as far away as 300 feet emanates from the target object.
That is true.
So this is not going to be a stealthy operation.
But
The master key
the
is
master key is silent.
The master key is
Only-
silent, but that's only going to get us through one door.
yes.
If somebody uses a knock spell on any of the other doors.
Yeah, the
Somebody's gonna
master
know.
key itself is for when you're stealing the crown.
But we can use it here too.
Yes. But that was the reason we went
Potentially,
for-
with careful planning.
Yes,
And then we have to hide out for a day before we can go after the crown.
correct.
That's fine. We need to rest beforehand anyway.
Or you can kill everyone in the place and run a horse and cart and just steal everything.
No.
I mean,
Uh,
I would be okay with it.
That's more
think Anton would be.
I'm neutral. I'm fine with stealing shit from the place, but nah, I'm not.
See, this is the
On board
problem
with
with being
mass murder.
chaotic evil than a party of do-gooders.
And
well, I mean, yeah.
But I'm neutral. Yeah, you don't want to kill people. It's not good enough.
and you know, Denier looks up and he's like, "Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. You're Anton." The critic!
Yes.
We are so honored to have you in our shop, sir.
Why, thank you. By chance, is your master in the shop at the moment? I have a question about some items I was wanting to potentially get created.
Oh, yes, sir. We had discussed that. Yes, the master's in his quarters. I could message him, if you would like. I'm sure someone of your stature, he would be. I'm gonna give myself inspiration for that one.
There he goes with that judgment again.
No, that was just a pun. He would be more than happy to meet with you.
May we meet somewhere a bit more comfortable?
Oh, yes, sir. We do have private rooms, meeting rooms that we use for complex negotiations and so forth, and they're right through the door down there by the bathrooms.
Out of character. So are we leaving or are we coming back to steal stuff later?
We should leave.
I think we're coming back later to.
This was good to scope
Yep.
the place out, but we shouldn't dive right in.
And so,
Unless you all want to kill everyone, which I'm totally cool with.
Straight Skull, you unlocked one door, right? Or you think you did?
I have not unlocked any doors.
Oh, okay.
He merely pressed a button.
One of the buttons has been pushed. The one in the bathroom, which was easy to get to because it's a semi-public area.
Right.
We still need to get past the locks.
Well, would you
Now-
let your master know that we'll be coming back tomorrow for more in-depth conversations? I'm afraid I'm a little pressed for time today.
Yes, sir. I certainly would.
Good. I look forward to seeing you then.
And you know, before you leave, he scribbles down some quick notes of what you're looking for and so forth. And he's like, the master's here all the time, so he'll definitely be more than happy. And, Birgrim can cast knock more than once.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It makes a really loud noise when he does it.
Yeah.
Does anybody...
So no matter what we do, this is going to be a very loud operation.
If
that,
it's a
or
Unless
does
somebody
anybody know
knows
silence?
How
That's
to
an
cast
arcane lock,
silence.
yeah, unless someone casts.
As I recall, somebody in the party got access to every wizard spell last session.
What?
That would be you. Remember, you cut a deal with the dragon for access?
Yeah. Oh. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You are our lock and key, Birgrim, so get knock and silence ready.
Do I have silence?
Silence is second level, isn't it?
It might not be on your character sheet yet.
I don't think it's on my character sheet yet. Yeah.
But you did gain, let me pull that up.
Every did I get what first?
Every wizard spell.
Wow.
Just an FYI, that is so crazy. He literally has
That's
every wizard
fucking
spell.
crazy.
like
As long as you have the spell slots, you can prepare it.
Yes, it contained information on all wizard spells found in the player's handbook, allowing wizard characters to learn any of these spells if they are able to cast them.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, man?
I suspect it was allowed
also have,
specifically for this encounter.
I also actually have access to silence. I just am limited to casting it twice.
Yeah. So
It uses like all your key points, so doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
yeah. So Birgrim, your job for whenever we come back tomorrow is to be our lock and key master picker dude.
Yep.
So silence and
Silence, knock. Yeah. All right. I
And,
can do that. I have got at this point.
and levitate too if you can, because we'll need to get to the second floor.
Well, so that's a
Okay.
good question. So I have. Let me look at my action.
For clarity, the second floor belongs to the master. And the map up there is only from what Rikio's wife was able to learn. Just from hearsay. She spent a year undercover working at this place, and she was an accomplished magic user of her own right, and was probably even comparable to the master, but they had plans to infiltrate the place and rob it. So she got a job there, hit her magical skills, and become an apprentice under this. So everything up there is just from bits and pieces of conversation. She's been up the stairwell, so she does know the door location from the hallway.
Is there any kind of spell that could just melt iron bars?
Yeah.
Acid, maybe. I don't know.
I'm thinking that we could either, we can do the knock silence thing. We need to keep that for, down in the basement, but we could use that to go in through the top and fiddle with an incomplete map. Probably trip an alarm while we're at it. Or we can go in through the original side window I was eyeballing by melting the bars and just befuddle our way through the mists. Unless somebody knows, what's the spell I'm thinking of? It goes through walls? Earth shape?
Misty Step?
Stone
No,
Shape.
Misty Step has to have line of sight.
Yeah, I can do Misty Step.
Hold on. You said this thing with the iron bar. You said it's got a window or a door?
Yes, every window has invisible iron bars over it.
It doesn't matter. You just enlarge, reduce, and just the window becomes a little tiny thing. You just move it out of the way.
See, this would have been helpful if we were talking about the windows and you were here. We didn't think of that.
I can Misty
Like,
Step.
we were looking at the iron bars like, fuck, I wish we had something for this. And
I've literally done it twice.
This is Nora's thing. She's done here.
There's been twice. We're like, oh no, we're trapped in a room. Okay, the door is now tiny. We leave.
But we can't do that.
Oh, well. Nora loves making things tiny and cute, okay?
Okay, well, now that we have Nora here, we have more options. So let's finish our shopping and get the hell out of here.
But would there be anything else that I can interest you all in?
Do you have any spiders?
Live or dead?
Preferably alive.
We do have a large selection of spell components available.
I don't understand. She just looks confused. You gonna tilt her head at him?
Strangeclaw rushes over. Stop right there. Don't say any further. He's talking to Beer Junior.
Wait, me?
You do not have any spiders. There are no spiders in this building. Understand? Yes? Good.
And he just kind of looks confused and says, hold on just a second. Ma'am, I'm terribly sorry. We're out of spiders.
I saw that little raven figurine. I was hoping you had a little spider figurine. That would have been really cool. Okay.
Just take the
Looks
goat
super
figurine
sad.
and make it.
Just does a slow walk away.
Take the goat figurine and just like scribble on a little bit figurine of the spider.
Just epoxies on some extra legs.
Spider of terror.
As long as it has like 8 legs, I mean that's pretty much enough, right?
So yeah, let's head out if everybody's done shopping.
Presents you with the millipede. It has at least 8 legs.
Oh, do you have a millipede?
I think that would be a little too large to carry with us. Also in many, many pieces.
So,
Uh,
is everyone done?
I think so.
Yeah, I can't get what I want, so
Well, not
Can
yet.
anybody see a use for that feather of detection? Detect evil and good, detect magic, detect thoughts. I mean,
Well, I can already cast it, but it's like,
why waste the spell slots? Okay, yeah, I get
I mean, you could use it.
Yeah.
Maybe like detect magic would be okay, I think, but that's about it.
I can do that without even expending a spell slot. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the problem with the feather detection is that it requires attunement, and the detect spells are okay. They're not good enough for justifying using an attunement slot.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I think just about everything that's been evil has been pretty outright about its evil. It's been kind of
Yeah, that's not really hard to.
It's been kind of like loud and proud as far as
They
like,
cast fire on you.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about selling the feather of detection for some gold?
That's fine. Sure, get it out of here.
I think I'm fine with it, especially if we build up goodwill.
Yeah, so Strangeclaw will do some final business with Junur as he tries to sell off the feather of detection and his own parafat of wound closure.
Okay, who else has a parafit of wound closure?
I
do.
do.
Okay.
I gotta ditch something because I'm starting to get. I'm about to run out of attunement slots.
And
Oh, we also have that hellish dagger, don't we? Wait, where did that go?
Well, you
don't-
do.
I don't have it. I don't have it anymore.
Would you like this hell
What?
dagger?
It's gone.
Did you lose that thing
Did you lose the hell
out
dagger?
there
Oh,
somewhere?
no. Some orphan picks it up.
no, hold on.
Mommy,
Let
where'd you
me
go? Oh God.
write that down and party inventory.
Should probably be keeping track of that.
Anton, you gave it to Anton for safekeeping or something.
No, I have a potion of invisibility.
Anton, you have my stabby dagger?
I thought Strangeclaw had it all the time.
Anton can't have my stabby dagger. He would be dead. That thing literally sucks the life out of non-evil creatures.
Yeah, it's only.
It's showing in Anton's inventory. Could have been bag of holding.
Oh, he stuffed
Oh,
it in
maybe it's
there.
back
Okay,
home.
he would be
Yeah,
safe
right.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we see about selling the feather, the dagger, and my parafet? See if we can get some extra money. Or maybe we could do an exchange. These 3 magic items for one of the rare ones.
Or how about
If he's
just
game to
access to the vault? Like, hey. Well,
Actually,
no,
Strangeclaw will
get
float
why we
that
can't
idea
do it.
by Dranur.
Yeah. Hey,
Granted, you can get some cash from the sacrificial dagger. But is it possible that you might need its abilities later?
That's my thought.
Why would I need, like,
We're
sending
being given
people to
a few.
hell would be funny, but, like, at the same time, that's kind of my deal, not anybody else's.
Well, my thoughts as a player, we've been given items which aren't in the PHB or the Dungeon Master Guide. They're unique items. Unique items might be useful for this unique campaign.
So you foresee a need to send somebody directly to hell in the future.
Or
Well,
that,
I
or
mean,
this feather.
Yeah, I mean the queen, deserves it. So yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it be for now.
And
let's
that's
head back.
that's only if you stab it when it's at 0 hit points.
Yeah, that's literally for finishing somebody off, murder.
However, when you hit like a celestial with it, it takes an extra 1d8 damage. And Anton, what is your alignment?
He's not evil.
Anton has the dagger.
Yeah, he's safe for now. It's in his bag. He's not attuned to it.
So, yeah, without the, he's like, for the wand and, the wound closure, yeah, we would trade you one rare item.
For what?
For your 2 magic items, he would be willing to trade, do an even swap for one of the rare magic items in the shop.
But I think we just decided that we were keeping the Feather of Detection since it was unique to the campaign. I mean, honestly, I can't see a good use for it, but...
Well,
if you know something, I don't.
Okay. The feather detection detects as if there's fiends, fae, undead, that sort of stuff around us, right?
Well, the feather detection would be in the player's handbook.
So...
Here, I have an idea. Forget the Feather of Detection. What about this
Yeah.
potion of flying we have? What if we exchanged that for one of the rare magic items? Because that is a very rare magic item by itself. We already have somebody who can fly, by the way.
Hmm.
While this conversation's going on, is there a decent blacksmith in town I can buy some plate mail off? Or at least of that sort.
Yeah, you'll have no problem finding.
So, since we're at this point doing a shopping episode.
Yeah, the potion of flying is 500 gold pieces on the same magic items list.
Really? We got ripped off.
Let's see.
It's 5,000 to 50,000 GP in the basic cost.
Yeah, the player's handbook and like that pricing guide is broken, and they admitted it online recently. That the way they price magic items doesn't really work, and never really has.
It's just priced by like their own experience with what players buy, I bet.
And also based on how much money players tend to get.
Whoa. However, in the store...
I'm more curious about what Junior thinks.
is 23,000.
Yeah, like it's all over the place.
Yeah, because on the same magic items list, there was one guy. It's like, you know, why in the hell is it 100 times more expensive than you know, the flying broom?
I don't know. Well, but yeah, I'll ask Janur if he would be interested in trading out the potion for one of those, along with the parafet if need be.
Yeah, we'll go with the and I'm gonna change. Oh, it's read only, fucker. Yeah, the potion of flying. He would trade it out for a rare item.
All right. Bracers of defense, wand of lightning bolts. I think those are the two big ones. So,
You know, even for the parapet, he would be willing to swap it out as well.
really? I mean, he's more than happy to hand them both over to get some 2 of those rare magic items.
Because, yeah, wound closure is 5,000 on the same magic items.
Okay, well, in that case, I would like to trade them both to him for the Wand of Lightning Bolts and the Bracers of Defense.
But, you know, the parapet is doubling your HP.
It is not. That is a different magic item.
Ah.
The Parapet of Wound Closure allows me to get max or like double HP back when I roll HP dice on like a short rest.
Got it.
It's very useful in those circumstances, but at the same time,
I misread Shear's effect.
I mean, there is one that's like named similarly that raises your Constitution to 19, but this isn't it. So yeah, he'll pass those 2 things over and we'll do a trade.
I mean, if you want to keep your parry at the wound closure, I can trade mine for the bracers of defense.
No, I shouldn't get rid of mine because, to be entirely blunt, I'm about to run out of attunement slots. The tattoo and the Bloodwell vial I have are already eating up 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so the parapet goes. And the feather of detection goes, correct?
No. The potion of flying.
Potion of flying, yeah. Okay, and bracers of defense are in the party sheet, and you wanted the wand of lightning.
That's correct.
Hmm.
And it looks like they will need to be identified.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
Actually, that sounds like a better idea.
And wand of lightning bolts. And they are identified in the party sheet.
No armor and no shield.
So, Winter, I was thinking of buying plate and realized I can use Remores stuff to make Remores plate mail, maybe.
Samira, you have no shield or armor, right?
That is correct.
You should take the bracers of defense then.
Gladly.
You know what, Chaos?
I don't have the money for it though, but
Like I could take them. It would get me up to 14 AC, but at the same time, I think you could benefit more.
How much money are you missing?
Unless you would like to split the difference and take the cloak of protection instead, and I'll take the bracers.
When did we get a cloak of protection?
I bought it. I bought every item we've gotten tonight.
Okay, all right.
the rat has money to burn.
I mean, I bought the wand.
Yes, she got the wand of magic missiles.
Well, I have
Which is
one too.
great for interrupting
But it's on me,
spellcasters.
right? Like mine's on me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you decide, Samira. Do you want +1 AC and +1 to your saves, or do you just want 2 flat AC?
I mean, I would be happy with either one. Eventually, I'm going to want a cloak of displacement if we can find one. But for now, I can take the cloak of protection.
No. All right. Well, you take the cloak, and I'll take the bracers, and that should give us a pretty solid front line when combined with Anton.
Goes back and take the cloak then.
And that just leaves the wand of lightning bolts. If either one of our spellcasters would like to grab it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could get it, but at the same time, I'm kind of loaded up already.
I grabbed the one of magic missiles just so I'd have something to do because.
Oh yeah, Beergrim, do you want to be able to throw lightning bolts around like a madman?
Yeah, sure.
Just be careful in the friendly fire.
Oh, I am so gonna regret that decision.
Nah, to be honest, it's not really that game changing. It just means we'll be slightly more tanky.
GM note: double NPC hit points.
Like Beergrim's the one you got to watch out for, but he is pretty squishy to begin with. So, yeah.
I do still have the cloak of protection. You know, hey.
If you ever decide the party's doing too much damage, just turn Beergrim into a smear on the floor.
Yeah, pretty much. I did have another wand, right? Oh, Wonder Web. Yeah, I have Wonder Web, which has about 5 more charges, I think. Let's see. I've got actions for that.
It's a wand that redoes. You get new ones back every time you rest.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
So you use up charges, and then as long as you don't use up all of them, you're fine.
Yeah,
Wow, that's way different than the old days.
Yeah, if you use up all the charges, you roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, the 1
there are some ones out there which do run out. They run out.
So,
There's a couple of Kendra ones.
Well, yeah. So to speak, like we did a long rest at the beginning of this episode. Like, should I?
Yeah, and now we're gonna go back.
Should I
We're gonna
roll for
rest
that,
him.
or
Yeah,
not?
you should.
All right. So, like, what do I roll? Like,
Actually, I wouldn't even bother because we're about to rest again, so you can prepare your spells, knock and silence. So it would be
Yeah.
maxed out by now.
Yeah,
Right.
so you're good. And guys, do you mind if we take a 10-minute break here?
Yeah,
not at all. Not at all. Yeah. All right.
Well, we'll melt the iron bars on the hallway window. We'll go in and we'll use knock and silence to get through the locked doors. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right.
All right.
See you in
See you in
10.
10.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I've got those. Oh, wait. No, I have to change my glasses. Hang on. Oh.
Classes.
Yeah, I'm old.
Oh, glasses.
Glasses. Yes, I have to change glasses. Yeah.
I was like, wow, you're giving up on Wizard already?
Yeah. That's why the wizards wear, little, like, goggles, Anyway. Nah, never mind.
Okay, I'm back.
Right, so let me go down. I've got haste, fireball, counterspell.
Winter. On a scale of 1 to 10, how close are we to like doing things the way the game expects us to do with this particular area?
They really, they just laid out the scenarios, what you experience, what the environment is, but, the game plan is 100% up to the players.
Jesus Christ, no wonder. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Players are a bunch of headless chickens at the best of times, so.
Winter, I don't have everything, like, added, right? So...
Yeah, you
God, I wish I could see your character sheet.
Let's do that, like, 30 minutes before the next one.
Yeah, we just need to drag him over.
I just need to drag, like, silence over, right? At this point.
Bear, is this your first spellcaster?
In Fantasy Grounds, yes.
Oh,
correct.
No wonder.
Well, I mean, dude.
Honestly, if I had
couple
known,
of weeks, yeah, like
no, I mean, if I had known that, I would have suggested a cleric because spellcasting is kind of rough to get used to in FG.
Well, it's one of the reasons I wanted to do it because I'm, I want to learn, right? So,
I mean, whenever I started doing it, I think I dived in with a cleric first. Who was it again? It was the dwarf. Hadar. Yeah, that's
Hadar,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, but that was my first foray into spellcasting. Wizards are they're one of the basic D&D classes, but at the same time, they're really fucking complicated.
They're tough.
They have They have upkeep. Like you got to actually.
You have to think.
The upkeep is the spell.
Yeah, like well, it's one of the reasons I appreciate this. Like I'm not the best. I get it. Like I am behind y'all in FG knowledge, but I love this because I'm learning it. Like y'all are teaching me, and I'm like this is good. This is good.
In all fairness, we all learn something about FG every game. So
for me, the best way to understand a wizard, I like every other class, you just go, I'm level 14, and you go straight to 14. You start at level 1, and you level up each time, and adjusting as you go.
To be entirely blunt, dude, it's not you, it's just wizards.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, I'm sorry.
Like, if you had chosen any other spell class, I bet you would have been fine, but wizards are very mechanically complicated.
They're probably one of the most complicated ones there are, as far as like all
that's true, and that may be one of the reasons I did it. But because like the first time we played, right, I was playing that rogue, like that was the only thing I did was like I essentially had one attack the whole.
Yeah, rogues are a good starting point, and then usually I'd shift from like a rogue or a fighter into something like an eldritch knight or a spell thief, whatever it was called, arcane thief or whatever for a rogue, and to like dip your toes into spellcasting, get into a Gish class first, then go into a pure spellcaster. That was my general track with shifting over from pure physical classes to pure magical ones.
It depends on the DM.
Well, has this been so bad that y'all don't want to play, or like is it?
No, you're good, dude.
No. They're just trying to point out that it would have been easier for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
For sure. Yes, absolutely. But I appreciate y'all's patience.
it's
really
like
do.
you had 4 cups in front of you, and underneath each cup was a horrible monster, but some of them were
Yeah.
better than others, and you chose the one that had like AIDS or something.
Yeah. Yeah. or the Indiana Jones was like he chose poorly. But I don't feel like I did, to be honest. Like
No, you're doing good.
I've enjoyed this. It's hard, yes, but I've enjoyed it. Anyway,
Yeah, it's like I said, it's just one of the difficult classes in FG. Normally, it's not a problem.
Yeah, but this is it's been good. I appreciate
another
a lot.
5,
I
10
really
games,
appreciate a lot.
Another 5 or 10 games, you'll have this shit basically figured out.
Yeah, like the thing with wizards, with your wizard right now, is you actually know every spell.
Pretty much.
But you can only have so many prepared per day.
Right. And frankly, that is what I just came to ask you. Like we are doing that right now, right? So I'm going to prepare. Like, let's just cut all that out. I'm going to prepare. Let's see, spells level 1: Grease, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, Whole Person, Invisibility, Knock. Right. Where is Silence? Silence is somewhere in here. Oh no, I need to do.
Yeah, Silence is level 2.
I'm going to remove Hold Person. If I can.
That's okay. I think me and Nora have that.
Druids don't get
I'll
silence.
prepare a.
I need to go to preparation.
Sorry, what spell?
Hold person, Nora. I'm pretty sure you have that.
Yeah, I've got that.
I'll prepare
level
while we're having a
2.
long rest. Another 6-foot sub, a half-cooked turkey, and 2 bottles of wine.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Are we frying the turkey or like what?
Oh no, he's just eating it live.
We guess fireball.
You're in your room preparing your spells, and from outside your door you hear.
Damn, that's funny. All right, so let me go. Cantrips don't matter, right? So
Correct.
I'm going Grease, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield. That's all level 1. And
I mean,
level
Mage
2.
Armor, Magic Missile, and Shield are staples for me.
Well, yeah, of course. Grease. I'm adding Grease, which is can be like, yeah, that can save your world, right? Anyway, level 2, Invisibility, Knock, Silence, as opposed to Misty Step, and I think that's what I've got.
You don't have 3rd level spell slots?
I do. That's level 2. And then I have some Surfneblin Magic, which allows me some others. Counterspell, Fireball, Haste in 3rd level.
Those are all good, yes. Do you have anything that could eat up your bonus action on a per turn basis? Typically, I would prepare Flaming Sphere if I was a wizard, but like clerics also have Spiritual Weapon and things like that.
No. I don't think so. But I get all my rituals like for free.
Yep, you can cast. I don't think you even have to prepare ritual spells, so you can just use any ritual spell. Yeah,
and 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you're really set on that front.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'm good with our plan. I think we got Silence, Knock, Invisibility as 2nd level. I've got Counterspell, Fireball, and Haste. And then 1st level, I've got Grease, Mage Armor, and Magic Missile, and Shield.
I mean, that sounds like a good setup to me.
Yep, me too.
Does anybody have acid?
I have an acid arrow. Yeah.
I mean, like
I have to
as
switch
a
it. I have to switch it.
as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because we'll need something to melt the iron bars.
Oh, I think I have
I
poison.
thought we were
as a
just
cantrip.
gonna reduce.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like we have a couple options. We can either A, reduce and slip into the window, or B, wait till after closing, break in through the front door normally, and then use knock on that inner door area and slip in that way. With the master key, so it's quiet.
So, since we're still doing winter, since if I provide the material, how much would it cost someone to create me my Remores plate mail?
Alright, took me a little bit longer than I expected to make my food.
What is
you're fine.
Remora's plate mail? I don't get it.
I stripped the big bug. I stripped the big bug of materials,
Oh, that
and now I'm
thing.
trying to turn the materials into effective armor, which does more than normal armor.
That was a fiery bug thing. I figured that would just end up being a armor or fire resistance, wouldn't it?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. To see
Yeah,
what-
that's pretty much how I was thinking of it.
Probably give a discount on creation since you already have the parts for it. Just need somebody with the know-how and the perversity to create armor out of a formerly living thing.
Who has not been run out of town.
But yeah, you would need an armor or a blacksmith,
Okay.
and
Uh,
a lot of let's talk about what's going on in town. There's chaos. However, you still do have the lawgivers that are trying their best to enforce the original laws and try to keep peace as much as possible in this chaotic time. Everyone's reserved. A lot of shops, some are still open, like the magic stores and so forth, because business is really good. But overall, town is extremely dangerous, and you might be able to bribe a blacksmith.
in that case, it'll be a later objective.
And just answer the question.
No, we need to get out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, I love Mirgrim.
Thank you.
Plate mail of fire resistance. Really wish this thing had a search.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the resistance armors ever used.
Says
I would
the
just
Hellfire
give that.
Hounds.
I would just give that shit away for free if it was any other campaign. But we've run into a lot of fire spewing enemies so far.
Correct. Yes, exactly.
And we have a high chance of actually going to hell.
I don't know why you think that. I'm a saint. I'm an angel.
Your dagger speaks otherwise.
It looks at you. I don't have a dagger. I don't know what you're talking about.
If it's going to be too much effort, Winter, could I just make my +1 great axe deal an additional 1d6 fire damage using the other parts?
Just coat the parts onto your axe.
Yeah. I think 1d6 isn't too powerful, isn't too weak.
Yeah, the under crafting rules,
which are
Crafting the
basically
item
non-existent.
takes marketplace divided by, or market price divided by 5 days. So yeah, that's be quite a long time. I'm figuring since you have the materials, it would cost you roughly $1,000 or 1,000 gold for a blacksmith to make the armor.
Okay,
All right. Wow.
out of my price range.
How much do you have?
Like 600.
I can give you about 200.
I only have
Yeah.
150. I have like 150 maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Since that one is gonna spend some money, gets some metal strips around my great axe, add some of the remora's spiky bits that give off a healthy heat. Do something like that.
Yeah,
Just
you can do that.
I'll knock off 30 gold.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
work.
30 gold, and on my great axe, we'll just deal 1d6 fire on a hit. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
No.
Okay.
Don't scare that rat. Yeah. Not good. Not good.
Okay, so which window do you want to try?
Let's try the hallway window.
Oh
Unless-
shit. Where are we going? Oh crap. We're actually doing this?
Yeah, we're doing it. Unless... Oh, wait, no. Let's not. Is there... Okay, there's no window on that door. That disappoints me immensely. We did the bathroom.
Well, you pressed the bathroom, right? Like you did that.
Yeah, the second
and
floor
are you
has
doing
one
this?
by a window, but there's no entryway. So yeah, we'll just have to go in through this way here. I don't suppose anybody has blind sight, do they?
Nope.
Well, this is going to be interesting. All right.
Why is it interesting? What do we need?
Because the hallways are filled with a fog that we could potentially get lost in.
We knew that.
How big are the hallways?
5 feet across. I mean, you can see them right here.
Yeah, 5 feet.
How do you get lost in a 5-foot hallway?
Well, it's a 50% chance that you end up going the wrong way.
Yeah, so let's do this.
Really?
Yeah. Cast silence around the window and then have Nora break off the bars with enlarge reduce.
I mean, does the acid work on it, or if the acid doesn't work, we'll just enlarge reduce?
I mean, it's on you, man.
Yeah.
Are you going to cast enlarge reduce or use acid?
Okay, so Dan, I guess she's gonna go over to these bars and basically just kind of.
Well, wait. I can cast silence first, right?
Well,
Yeah,
so-
do silence first.
Yeah.
And to clarify, Winter,
Yeah,
we're going to try to do this
let's clarify
after
the
closing
plan, right?
time.
Okay,
Let's please
thank you.
clarify the plan.
Okay, hold on. So we're trying to just.
I'm going to lay it out for you.
Hold on.
We go in after closing time. We cast silence on the area around the bars. They either get melted or pulled off with enlarge reduce. We go in through the hallways, heading straight forward till we get to this center area here, and then we head through to these rooms here, where one of, well, not that large, but where one of the switches is. Then we're going to find our way upstairs, back to the big spiral staircase thing here in the center, where the rest of the switches are. And honestly, by that point, I don't think we need to worry that much about keeping quiet, but we'll decide when we get to the staircase.
Let me say, I have 3 casts of silence, and
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Ability is like one of those 3, right? So so I'm doing that immediately, right? And can someone ping where I'm doing it, right?
Right by Strangeclaw. The hallway.
To the west of you.
Yeah, just right there. All right, so I'm gonna move next to him. All right, and I will cast silence. All right, so let me look at it.
As your
nose down. Yeah, I just cast it. Right, so I'm gonna cast a 2nd level spell.
As you're casting your spell, Strangeclaw hunches over and he snaps, crackles, and pops back into his larger form.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh no!
It's like you start roaring, you can't hear a thing.
Yeah, I just make it into my whoa! You're saying you're casting it? You're doing your like larger self there, right?
No.
No. Oh, are you saying the same or?
Just cast the spell.
I did. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Are you changing?
Yes, he has changed his form, and now we are waiting on Nora to enlarge, reduce, or acid the bars.
Oh, yeah. Silence is a concentration spell. Up to
That's
10
fine.
minutes, and it's a 20-foot radius centered on the point you choose.
Yep.
But you can't move it, that's it.
That's fine. We only need to cast it once.
Yep.
I'm sitting here.
So with the silence down, she'll go over and start kind of inspect the bars for a moment. Do they look like they can actually be reduced by acid at all?
They are higher quality iron bars for sure, because, as you can imagine, there's quite a wealth of magical items in this place. You take your acid vial and you spread it across, pour it across.
Oh no! There's no acid vial.
Spell. Sorry.
She basically
She just spits it out of her mouth like one of those fucking aliens.
No, that's a different thing. She has it in her claws, so she basically starts digging her hands into the thing and it starts secreting acid all over it.
Okay.
Does it actually?
Yes, you can see it starting to dissolve the iron bars.
Okay. She'll just continue just raking her claws down the bars for a while until it actually erodes enough of it to kind of have them fall out.
Yeah, you get to the point that you can easily a couple of the bars fall out of the window frame. A couple of them are melted enough to where you're able to easily bend them out of the way.
Swear to God, Nora's a fucking alien.
However, you cannot see them.
Sorry, I can't see what?
Those...
I'm sorry. The iron bars are invisible.
I'll pocket those.
Really?
Yep, I'll put invisible iron bars in my inventory.
I mean, they'll get bigger whenever that spell wears off.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we heading inside?
Yeah,
Okay.
Strangeclaw, go ahead and head on it.
You have the sheet of glass.
I'll just punch it. Just punch right through it. What's gonna happen? It's not like it's gonna make noise.
No, I have a silence, right? Like,
Yeah, so he just puts his fist through it.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't matter if it doesn't go 10 feet beyond that. Like it's fine.
let's picture slow motion Hollywood style. You see the rat punching the window and the shards breaking all in slow motion, and pops a strange claw.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius actually. Sorry.
Yeah, so he'll slip in through the window.
Okay, are we all going into the window now?
Yep, we're gonna go to the center rooms here and make a left.
All right.
We assume.
Hand me up.
Well, once we're actually inside the window, actually inside the
Let-
room that's past the window, I'd like to cast a spell.
Let's all get in there.
Okay.
Nora, why have you betrayed us?
What do you mean?
You've become neutral.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Nora, you don't have the game map we're on, do you?
No, I do not.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe
There
not.
you go.
Am I actually like neutral right now, or?
Yes,
I'm not
you
sure.
are the enemy.
I couldn't add any effects to myself,
I got it.
which was
Oh,
I have to wonder, were you born with a
Oh,
heart
stop
full
it.
of neutrality?
Yeah, when you miss a game, you turn to neutral, so I can hide you on the combat tracker.
okay. So once we're all inside, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace.
What does that do?
Basically, makes us all incredibly stealthy.
Plus into stealth rolls.
Plus 10 to stealth rolls. That's good. Okay.
So she's basically just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some leaves and flowers, kind of like rub them down on everyone's clothes without asking. Really, just starts going and just doing this weird stuff. She's like picking them out of her pouch, and suddenly there is a kind of gloaming aura about everyone else as she is kind of
Strangeclaw starts to complain about you rubbing his fur, but you can't hear anything he says.
She gives him a pet. There. Let me go ahead and expend that spell, and I'll get that added.
Is that even a spell?
Pass Without Trace?
I thought
Yeah.
that was a class effect.
yeah. No, I think it is. Yeah.
No. Rangers use it a lot, but
Oh, yes, that's right. That's the last time I saw it used. A ranger used it. Okay. We'll make our way to the center doors, and fuck it, I'll just go ahead and head in.
And Strangeclaw, since you are leading the way, I need a D20, please.
Whee!
Fuck. Damn it.
Why did that roll 2 d20s and not do anything? Oh, because my stupid thing isn't updating, that's why.
Winter.
You got it figured out.
Yep.
Yes, and Strangeclaw, you are headed the right way.
Okay, so he goes ahead and he opens this door to head inside. Good luck to everybody in here.
All right.
Okay.
Let's follow. Yeah.
We're just walking straight in. We're not gonna like listen at the door or anything.
I mean, can you think of anything we would do?
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna lock
Ignore
I
the
mean-
room if there's people in
I
there.
mean, like, what are we gonna do if there's somebody in here? It's not like we can avoid them.
Fuck.
We gotta get past them to those other rooms.
That's hilarious.
and
It's like, hey guys, what? You're not even gonna try to be stealthy? Well, I gotta get past you anyway. So
Surprise, motherfucker!
That's fucking hilarious.
okay, yes, this is a lecture hall. You see sturdy chairs and featuring small writing tablets, a display skeleton of a half orc.
Really? Wow.
a rotating visualization of the universe. There's this large blackboard that has the complete description of an arcane lock spell inscribed on it. And it is so clearly explained that anyone who can copy spells in the spell book can do so in 3 hours instead of 4. And no cost of spell components as would otherwise be required. However, you do see this apprentice, and let you all move into the room.
Surprise!
He's cleaning the She is cleaning the lecture hall, and you can see this broom moving about, sweeping the floor, and she's like, "Hi." And, she's busy. You can tell she's getting ready to cast a spell. And Beergrim, you're able to tell that, she's in the process of casting Mage Hand.
Mage Hand?
Yep. And, she's not expecting anyone to walk in the room. And the door opens and, she says hello without even looking up. And, she continues casting, and then she looks up and sees you all.
Hi.
Hi.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yes, I am.
We're here for a reason.
Hush now.
Please, don't hurt me. I'm nobody, really. I just started to work here.
Would you calm down? I'm here to pick up something from the back rooms.
No reason to hurt you.
And I love how they have a guy's face on that token.
I was about to say, like, wow, you put on weight, Anexia.
Yeah. That is... Yeah, I gotta say, for a $60 module, I've been a little disappointed at the amount of errors and duplicate tokens like this, or just missing tokens altogether.
See, this is why I steal everything.
No quality control. And as she starts stepping back toward the door behind her,
I must hold Train's Claw. Meaning I don't have anything that I can really cast at this point. Unless
there's nothing to cast. We're just walking past her.
Yeah.
Strange Claw just like waves a hand at her. He's like, calm down. We're just here to pick up something from the back room.
We weren't told of any deliveries. The master always lets us know.
Delude yourself if you want, apprentice. We're here for this stuff.
Can I ask a question, even though it's a bit late, since we're like halfway through an interaction?
Okay.
Since we're supposedly, I thought, under the effects of Pass Without Trace, and this apprentice didn't look up when we opened the door.
Oh, you think that we would still be stealth?
Yeah, no, this is different. Yeah.
Actually, that is a good question. If we were all stealth, would they notice? What's their passive perception?
The door opening.
Yeah, we've walked in at this point.
Yeah.
Which has been established that she didn't look up.
Yeah, when a family member walks to the door, you don't look up. You just go, oh.
The door would still make noise, though.
Well, if we just walked in, right? We didn't come stealthy this time, right?
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, well, whatever. Still, I'm going to go back to talking to her. Delude yourself if you want, apprentice. We're here for this stuff. I don't care if your master told you or not.
And she steps back another 5 feet. Oh, please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
What are you babbling about?
And
I smell a ruse.
she looks at you. You're not supposed to be here.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
she
am.
said that.
I was sent back here to get the stuff from the storeroom.
Then I will let the master know.
Can I go ahead and get just like? Are they looking like they're about to bolt out the door? Can I use like an insight check or something like that?
There's no
Yes.
need for that. Because Strange Claw is going to burn 3 of his spell points and cast Hold Person on Anixia. She will have disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
There's the first roll. She failed right away. She is frozen. Strange Claw shakes his head. Just bind her and stuff her mouth.
Nora will head over to bind her and gag her.
We don't have time for this. I don't have time for whimpering apprentices.
Just be quiet.
Right.
You'll be safe.
Before I have 2 questions before we go barging through more doors. The first is, of these 2 rooms, which one specifically is this thing we're supposed to press in?
It's on the bottom one.
Bottom room. Okay. Second question is, are we still technically under the effects of Pass Without Trace?
Yeah, I don't see why it would expire.
You didn't really tell us what the conditions were, so.
Like what? For what?
Does it expire?
No, it's a concentration up to 1 hour.
Concentration up to an hour.
Yeah,
A
so
veil
we're
of
still
shadow
under
and
the
silence.
effects.
A veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration.
Yeah, so we
including you, has a +10 bonus to stealth checks. Can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Holy shit.
And that's it.
Yeah, so she's paralyzed. We've tied her up. We stick like a sock in her mouth, and we throw her in the corner before we go to the store here.
So given those conditions, since the way she was backing up towards that room, I'm assuming that there's probably, or I think it's a safe assumption that there might be someone else in there. So I would like to try and just sneak in and monk rogue my way through the room to push the switch, or at least check out the room and see if there's anyone in there.
Yeah, make a perception or investigation. And, Nora, you're not finding anything that's of any use to you whatsoever.
Any import. Okay, that's fine.
There's some writing tablets, there's some chalk.
There's not a single spider in here.
Alright, so I'm gonna listen at the door. I don't hear anything, that's awesome. And then I'm going to... If I want to sneak into the room, should I make the stealth check before or after I open the door?
Before.
Okay.
And that's at +10.
And God doesn't see me right now.
That'll be your only roll of the night.
Yep.
And yes, that's number 11. This room has large laboratory equipment on the table, and you can see it's big enough to allow 4 people to use it at one time. There's some glass beakers and pans and heaters with candles and all kinds of tubing. It's your typical chemistry lab. And you can see that there are some release valves, one of which is located on the table itself.
All right, and there's nobody else in the room.
No one else in the room.
Okay. So valve has to be turned counterclockwise. I don't suppose any of us know which. Is I know one of the things was a valve that has to be turned counterclockwise. Is that the one in this?
The non-functional one.
Yes. So do we? Can I tell which one is the non-functional one?
You look around and you see the handle that's affixed to the table, but you look underneath the table and you don't see any piping or any tubing connected to it.
That'll do it.
All right. I guess I'll turn that one counterclockwise.
Just to be safe, you could turn every valve in this room counterclockwise.
I highly doubt that's the safe option.
Party pooper.
You just want an excuse to kill shit.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
That reminds me of a movie quote. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I mean, Strangeclaw's just waiting for shit to go tits up before he starts eating people, so yeah.
But you turn the handle and absolutely nothing happens.
Yeah, that's about how it was whenever I pushed the button in the lavatory. Come on, let's find the next one.
Mm-hmm. And
Are we?
We still have to push the one in the laboratory as well again.
No, I didn't. No, we don't.
We push the
hope
button,
not,
we've got
but it
10
has
minutes
been a
to
while.
push all
Well, it's
buttons.
a lot.
No. Everyone keeps misunderstanding this. It's 10 minutes from when we push the last button.
Ah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are we expecting a fight in here?
I mean, I am.
Oh. Well,
if you're doing a stealth or infiltration mission, you should always expect a fight, even if you're hoping to avoid one. Especially since we already just walked into somebody.
you know what?
That's okay.
You're right. She's gonna go around and give everyone a lucky spider then, and just go ahead and get everyone nice and ready for a fight then. So
Strangeclaw kind of nips at the spider as it crawls onto his shoulder.
Get back here, I'm hungry.
And I guess we'll head directly across the hallway to the staircase.
Are you leading the path?
Yes. I mean, it's right across the hallway.
Roll a d20.
I can do it!
And you manage
I
to lead 'em
believe in myself!
right across the hallway.
My 25 years.
The next two switches are on the second floor. Then we can head for the vault.
What?
Anton is flying half an inch off the ground to avoid making vibrations.
That was fun.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll use the staircase to head up.
Stealthily.
Bergam, you coming along? Or are you gonna stay in there with the apprentice?
He's just having a good time. He's talking to the paralyzed chick.
I need to figure out where I'm going, right? Like, oh, wait, where am I?
Okay, you do have a mass of thick, sticky webbing at the stairs.
I have a fiery axe, kind of.
Please
Would that
don't.
assist?
Please don't. I would prefer to spend like the extra time climbing up the stairs and webbing than set it on fire.
I concur.
Anton's cheat
Okay.
the axe.
That's just somebody in one of the spare rooms. Like, do you smell something burning?
Oh shit, my beef jerky. I left the pie in the oven.
Oh my god.
I
That
mean-
is so funny. And that's not what I want. That's what I want. And you only know what the rooms are shaped, not what they are. So we'll just unmask that out. And then... Yes, you go up the staircase once again. Beergrim, since you went first... What?
Sorta.
Let's see. Okay, there's Beergrum, followed by Strange Claw, followed by Nora, and then Samira, and then
Can we go
got,
up? We went
yes,
up?
You went
Yep.
up. And then we have Anton and... There's Anton squeezing up the stairwell. Okay, you find yourself, as you expected, in a long corridor. You know, you have three rooms and a balcony to your south, and one to the north, but you do not know which room is which.
All right, I'm gonna let. Who's the expert in like locksmiths? I'm just gonna like step aside and let them come do that. I don't want to spend the knock, right?
And I guess that would be me, since I have the one level of rogue gives me thieves tools.
Yeah.
But do we know that this is locked?
Yeah, we have a map.
Well, we're up above, right?
Yeah,
we know that.
You are on the second floor.
Whoever's 10-foot arrow on the Emporium map, the paper map with all the alarms and shit marked off, can you please remove that?
I don't think this is one of them, right?
This is not. This, according to the map, this is not alarmed.
Right.
Yeah, so just open it.
Yeah.
So I'm stepping aside and saying, let's don't do knock. You know, let's let someone who is capable, just to make sure, and let them go through.
Well, I guess if we assume that this is locked, then I would want to make a dex check for thieves' tools, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, and I have my proficiency bonus since I'm proficient with them, right?
Correct.
That's +3. Okay. That was a 24. Is that enough to unlock the doors that are probably already unlocked?
Yes, it is.
Cool
Let's
beans.
move in. Let's just move in. Yeah.
And give me a
Do we all make stealth checks first this time, or do we just want to barge in again?
And he's not visible.
Well, I kind of assumed that like that had assumed like trap checks, right? Like, I'm sorry.
So, we're just opening the door and you see, it's an extensive private library. There's heavy wood bookcasings. The room is lavishly furnished to host smaller groups of guests. You see, laid out in front of the fireplace, there's the pelt of an exotic two-headed lion with a magenta hue. A couple paintings. One of the paintings depicts the town of Gorso with its once standing clock tower, and the other shows an elaborate battle scene. And sitting in the room in one of the chairs is the master himself, and he's smoking he's smoking a cigar, and he's carefully handling this ancient tome.
Silence, 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 silence.
Facing towards us? Yeah, he's facing towards us.
Hey, fucktard.
Hello, motherfucker.
Just gotta keep paralyzing and tying people up.
He looks up and goes, "Well, you have certainly made at least one terrible decision today." And with that, roll initiative.
It won't be the last.
Roll initiative.
Damn. All right.
Joke's on you. I've made lots of mistakes.
Yeah, I'd say. Like, this won't be the last one. Oh, shit.
Anton is wearing a burglar mask to help hide his identity.
Have you ever thought about a girdle?
A girdle, really?
Because, if you were only half as fat, you'd be harder to identify.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Why do I have 2 D8 on my initiative?
Because of gifted alacrity.
Yeah.
Well, I only see 1.
Yeah,
you rolled 2.
It's on there twice. You had the effect. The effect was already on you when you reapplied it. It looks like.
Weird. I can only see 1. Okay.
Can you see 1 now?
No, I don't see anything now. There's nothing on my status.
Okay, let's try that again. Can you reapply it?
There you go.
Okay, it must have been GM hidden.
Cool.
Okay, Lord, Strange Claw.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're up.
Oh. Tokens need to be locked, but I see no reason to stomp a good thing. I'll close the distance, 5, 10, 15, 20, easily. And 3 points out of my thing. Hold person. Stay still.
What is our battle map? I'm sorry. Like, do I even see it? Like, I don't.
Yeah. Character sheet, top right. Click on your token.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's my action, and he is paralyzed.
Double click. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah.
Strange Claw runs up to him. He's like, "Time up."
Oh shit! No, wait.
No, it's me. Where the fuck? Where's the bag?
He leans down to look at the dude. He's like, "You're being robbed."
Hold up a second. There's no way that worked.
I don't see the bad guy. All right. So,
Yeah, he rolled an 11 and the DC is 15.
Like, what the fuck?
I didn't even do the disadvantage. That was just a normal roll.
I'm going to do a reaction.
Oh.
Okay, what's your reaction?
Counterspell, motherfucker.
Oh, you are safe then. You are very safe.
Right. I can I do it in conjunction with your? Sorry. No,
Nah, you gotta wait till your turn. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah. All right.
There's bigger
you
to
have
have access to
counterspell?
counterspell.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
The Strange Claw.
I'm
has
not gonna do it.
counterspell.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, I don't
No,
even.
you can counterspell a counterspell.
I can, but like I'm not gonna do it.
Do it. Paralyze him. If you counterspell his counterspell, he will be paralyzed, and we can just
Oh,
tie
I
him up.
understand. I know. Like I know what you're saying, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Yeah. No. Like let's play the game.
We are playing the game.
Counts is playing the game.
Why are you gonna let him cast fireball in
Come
the
on.
middle
Come
of the
on.
room?
Come on. Come on.
What is your
Avoiding
character's reason for
combat
not
by
casting the
paralyzing.
spell?
Avoiding
His
combat
reason
by
is-
paralyzing people counts as playing the game.
His reasoning is, I don't want to cast counterspell because I want to see just how much property damage we can cause.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna cast fireball because I want to, right? Like, well, fuck. All right.
Bruh.
Should I cast counterspell in relation to his counterspell? Who says yes?
It's your character.
Well, I know, but like, all right. What's going on? Like, I don't even know what's going on. Where are we?
Okay, so Strange Claw ran to. We opened all the door.
Wait, hold on.
That's a valid excuse. It's like,
Okay.
I can't cast counterspell. I don't
know.
know where I
I have
am.
no idea where the turn is. Yeah, I don't know.
What are you looking at on the map?
Do you see
Oh,
the rug with the two heads?
All right, is there an enemy there?
Yeah, just to the left of Strange Claw, the M.
Oh, Master. All right, did he just cast
Okay,
counterspell?
so
Yeah,
the door's opened.
yeah.
The master's sitting in the room. Strange Claw ran in, cast hold person.
Yeah, just flick them on the
He
head and cast.
failed to save, but the master now casts counterspell on the hold person.
Mhm.
You have a reaction. What do you want to do?
Damn it! All right.
If you don't want to use your reaction, it's your turn anyway. So this is your reaction to counterspell if you want to.
Motherfucker, I'll cast counterspell on the counterspell. All right. I can do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Or if you want to see just how violent things can get, don't do it.
No, I kind of want to like keep us alive. Like we're in a small room, right? So there's no fireball here. All right.
This turn.
Yeah, this turn. Yeah. All
So
right. So let me look. Actions. Counterspell. All right. Did I need to drag that? SK, help me out here.
Just
Counterspell
It
is
just does.
an
It just
automatic
works.
thing. If they cast
if it
their
was fourth level or
if they cast-
higher, then
yeah,
you'd be rolling.
Yeah, if their spell was of a higher level, then you would be rolling against it. But if it's just a basic counterspell, it's third level, so it works automatically.
Yeah, it's third level or lower. The spell fails. Has no effect. All right. So do I need to drag this or not?
just
No.
mark off a slot.
All right. So third level spot is gone. Right.
Yep.
Counterspell.
And that was your reaction. So now.
So what's your turn?
Technically, your turn.
Holy shit!
Strange Claw motions to you. Come over here and tie him up. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, boy.
All right, master. We're still talking about master.
Yeah.
Whoever. All right. So I will go. Fuck.
What's wrong?
It's always fun.
That's up.
Dude, like what damage do I want to do? Has anyone like made any sort of
Wait,
damage?
why are you attacking him? Just tie him up.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's paralyzed. He's
Yeah.
helpless.
Oh,
He's paralyzed for a minute.
sorry.
Well, until he makes a save. Yeah.
Let's go magic missile.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Why? Wait.
What
What are you?
avoid
What are
What
you all talking about?
Okay.
What are you all talking about? Help me out. Help me
okay.
understand. What
Okay.
the fuck?
We opened the door to this room. The master of the magic shop is in this room. We all rolled initiative. Almost all of us beat him in initiative. Strangeclaw went first, walked up, and cast Hold Person on Master Bertio. Bertio failed his save, but he cast Counterspell to block Strangeclaw's Hold Person cast. You now counterspelled Bertio's counterspell.
Yeah, right.
So he, having previously failed the save, is now paralyzed.
Okay.
And we're going to use that
As long as
to,
we
just like we
tie
did
him
the
up.
previous girl.
All right. So we just need to move on, right? Like,
You just need to tie him up and
Tie
hang
him
him.
up,
We
we
can
can
move
push
on.
the button and go about our business.
Don't get me wrong. If you want to start spilling blood all throughout the house, I'm totally cool with that.
No. I'm sorry. I was sorry. Right. I'm gonna move up to him, and then I will start like, sorry. I need to.
Fuck, I'm saying this for your benefit. I don't care if we kill people, but I know you guys are kind of against it.
I got a little out of hand. All right. So
Okay.
moving up to him and starting to like. I don't really have any spell, but I will start to make him hard to cast spells.
Do you have rope?
To tie him up. Yeah, I do have rope. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and tying him up, unless anyone else wants to attack, we're out of combat.
So I'm gonna
Sorry. Yeah, I was.
Oh god, that's funny.
I'm gonna go look for this button switch thing and activate it.
And yeah, we are.
Well, he's helpless now. I guess we should kill him. Oh god.
Sorry.
I think we're just gonna do an alignment change and. Okay, we are. Yeah, that's 13. Where in the hell's? Oh, yeah. Yeah. The clue talks about the hands on the clock must be set to noon, and one of the paintings that you are staring at is of the former watchtower in this town, and staring at it and knowing sort of what you're looking for, you see that the hands in the painting are actual clock hands that have been painted to look as part of the painting. And, you reach out and touch them, and if you want to, you can move the clock hands pointing straight up to where the time reads 12.
The fuck was that? Oh, it was just some loud noise outside my. I guess it was up the street, but it sounded like it might have been thunder. But I'm not expecting any thunderstorms.
Neither are we. It'd be nice. But yeah, Sheer, you are able to move the clock hands up to 12 if that's what you so desire to do.
That is indeed what I so desire to do.
And absolutely nothing happens.
All right, let's move along.
Very good. 2 more knock silent spells and we are done. I think.
Okay. While you're here, do you want to search the room?
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
If we can do so quickly, sure.
Yes. There are. Yeah, looking around, the library contains old volumes on history, alchemy, arcane arts, planar travel, and many new books on various religious topics, with an exceptionally extensive section focusing on the god of light and darkness. It also contains a spell book, which does Birgum no good, but it does contain up to 6th level spells. And even though Birgum doesn't profit from it,
Still the spell book.
It's a spell book that you can sell. And the 2 of the books that do catch your interest, one of them is labeled Deduction and Induction. And you can tell that it's a tome of clear thought. However, it has been used before, so, it's lost all of the magic. The other one is Portents of Darkness, and it was written by an anonymous cleric of the Darkness Within, which is one of the religious factions, and it describes in detail the ritual needed to evoke a limited divination spell similar to an augury spell.
Wow. All right.
Alright, I mean, that's kind of useful, I guess.
So, yeah, that's truly all that's of any value in this room.
What was the thing that had all its magic used?
Tome of Pure Thought.
Yeah.
Tome of Pure what?
Pure Thought.
Oh, that'd be an intelligence thing. That's not really useful to me anyway.
Yeah, so we just we throw those things in the bag and go up to the master, and I give him the shh before we head back across the hallway. I imagine he gives me an angry.
Oh
return.
yeah, and I gotta say the whole person was brilliant. Because his next move was to dimension door out of the building and call the cops.
You mean the cops that are currently very furry and hungry for flesh and blood?
I know, that's just the Queen's guards. The actual lawgivers.
Oh, well, whatever's left of them, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Let's see. We have this here. We need. This is one of the magically locked doors with alarm on them. So we need either a silence and a knock spell, or to use the master key. I'll let Nora and Bearden decide, since it's on them.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's wrong with it?
This door has an alarm spell on it, and it is locked, I assume. It requires silence and knock to open it, or the use of the master key.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really.
Which one would you like to use?
I can't do anything about alarm.
I can do knock.
That's what knock is for.
And or
Knock
silence.
takes out the alarm, and silence takes out the noise.
We do have third option. Someone
What's that?
casts silence near Anton, and Anton chops a hole through the wall,
I mean,
avoiding the door entirely.
I have a question.
Please bring some sanity in.
This is the alarm spell that's on these doors, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that a mental alarm rather than a obnoxious loud physical
Yeah,
alarm?
the
Spell
Yeah.
magic can also work on it.
I mean,
Well,
I guess it is, and it would probably. I know what you're saying. It probably triggers to the master of the house, and we already kind of, locked him up. So what does it matter?
Well,
if he's
I mean,
controlled
yes,
for everything?
yes, that is also true. But my point really was, what I was getting at really was that if it's a mental alarm, then silence isn't. Well, I mean, I guess if we're not using silence to block the alarm, but
We are
silence
using
wouldn't
it
really
to block the knock spell, which causes a
Right.
huge
Okay.
knocking
Yeah. No, I
sound
forgot about that.
300
Yeah, okay.
feet.
Never mind. I forgot about that. Carry on.
Okay.
All right, well,
If we don't care about the alarm anymore because we just took out the master of the house, then we can just go right through.
but did we do
I
that?
think we should probably run.
not?
We don't know that the alarm is only going to get triggered to the master.
That is true. So, in we go.
Proceed.
You are pretty sure that the alarm on the master bedroom will go to the master.
I mean, it sounds
No,
logical to me, but
I don't know. That
I
sounds
don't know if this is what I said, but what I meant was only to the master, like not
Right.
to like the whole everybody in the house.
Yeah.
the way that spell works, it only can be tied to one person. So, yeah.
to whoever
Oh,
casts it.
well then, fuck
If
it,
the
let's
door's
just go through it.
unlocked, I'm going to go through it.
The,
Wow, there are all these layman spellcasters in this party.
after
I'm not a
the knock
spellcaster in
spell,
this game.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
I'm
cast.
joking.
Let me
It's
cast
okay.
a silent spell before that, right? And let's.
No,
do
there's no need. I'm going through.
Mm.
Burglar alarm goes off, the whole building lights up like a Christmas tree.
Intruder detected. Okay. Strange Claw, you burst into the master bedroom. And, there's an enormous four-poster bed and so forth. You see a wardrobe. There's a writing desk. It's got a chair with some ink, paper, and other writing equipment. The balcony doors are these large glass panels that currently have heavy curtains in front of them.
Strange Claw checks the map and he wanders over to where the door is marked on it. There should be something here. Starts poking the wall with his finger and then he shifts to a fist and he punches it.
And punching the fist or punching the wall with your fist, you do discover a secret door.
Cool. And I guess we'll head on in. Since we already alerted the master, it's not like he's going to be able to do anything about it.
Oh, is that Bear Grylls or is that the master?
That was not me. Not me. Yeah.
What the fuck is this room?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me hide the master, get him off the combat tracker. I want him. I need to make him invisible. Then hide him off the combat tracker. Beardrum, I'm going You need to move south on the map, Beargrim, to catch up with the group. And
Oh, sorry. Here?
yeah, that's the room you're in.
Right.
And okay, you all open the door, and you see a large table with some blood and a few magically preserved female body parts laid out on top of it. There are papers, writing equipment, and a beautifully decorated book lying on a table near the chair that stands at the far end of the room. You see a flesh golem sitting quietly in a chair, and she closes her spell book as you enter the room, and she looks up at you and goes, "Hello,
Hi,
who are you?"
we're visitors.
Hi,
I'm here
I'm
to push a
Nora.
button.
Do a little wave and say hi. I'm Nora.
"Well, hello. Uh,
Hi.
uh, I'm Abra. Who are you?"
Hi.
I'm Strangeclaw.
This is Anton. Well, I guess, is he still in the hallway?
Yeah, he hasn't left the staircase.
Well,
He can't
Yes.
move.
well, she'll point us Samira then. Because, yeah. This is Samira. We got another couple of friends back here.
Well, it's great to meet you and so forth. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it sure is.
you know, I'm intrigued by your presence. Please tell me more about yourselves.
Okay. Well, Strange Claw is doing whatever the hell he's doing. Nora's gonna go over and start just jabbering on and on about probably stuff that is just like too weird for the rest of the party, because she's just gonna be babbling about the Feywild. And going on about
Strangeclaw
some
is
shit she's seen there.
looking for a sconce.
Okay, and yeah, Nora, during your conversation with this flesh golem, and you know, you can tell that she is a flesh golem, but
Yeah.
She's a flesh golem that has been constructed with the utmost care, and she's intelligent. She's very charming. She's a little naive, and she's very naive. She's open, honest, and very curious, and it just seems like her intelligence level would equal that of any child.
Oh.
Strangeclaw looks over at Samira. He's like, "Does this seem weird to you?" Seems weird to me.
Is like, so the master of
Samira
this
just
house,
nods.
is he like your dad, or did he make you? Because, you know, I mean, that's normal. People make things sometimes. They're different.
Yes. He did create me.
Okay.
And
Did
you know, overall, he was trying to, you know, I remind him of a woman that he fell in love with that betrayed him. And Let me get a what would be a good check for that?
History? I mean, if we're just talking about general past knowledge,
Well, it
it'd be
depends on if
history.
it's talking about like something she's saying in this. Maybe it's an insight.
Unless she's fucking lying to
It's like
us.
a motivation sort of thing.
you know, I would say, if you were going to remember something that was said in a conversation, just a couple of days ago.
It's almost certain
General intelligence roll?
Yeah, I was thinking intelligence and yeah, you know, maybe even history because it's your history.
Well, it's one and the same. So here you go.
Nora, you remember when Riccio, it's funny that the one that wasn't here for the session
knows about it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it was mentioned to get an ex-wife, right? Or like an ex. That was.
He was talking about his wife and the plans and so forth, and you could tell that he was really in love with this woman. And you know that when they were planning on robbing the Emporium, that she apprenticed there for a year to gain all this inside knowledge that you're all using now. And you're looking at this flesh golem and the similarities and so forth. And from just from Riccio talking about, you know, his lovely blonde-haired wife and so forth, you kind of gotta wonder if it could be one and the same, or, you know, if this flesh golem was created in her image.
Yeah, seeing the body parts around seems to lend towards that. She's gonna ask. You said you're created to as a someone he loves. How would you? How have you experienced that? Are you happy about this situation? I don't imagine you had a whole lot of choice in the matter.
You know, yes, of course I'm happy. You know, he treats me well.
Well,
can I ask a question? How were you created? How did that happen?
I don't know the specifics.
I am morbidly curious about all the extra parts in the room.
Limbs on the table. Where did those come from?
Well, you know, from time to time he'll find me a better body part and we'll swap one out. He has this image in his mind of what I should be.
Uh-huh. But what about your original form? How did that come to be?
I mean, there's not really an original form. So this is one of those boats.
Version 1, the first version that was created and brought to life.
Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe he killed the wife and then animated her and just started replacing body parts over the years.
I wouldn't be surprised if in that spellbook she has is a picture of each of her versions.
Actually, that's a good question. Can we see it?
Yes. And, you know, the master has been teaching me magic, and, you know, I don't remember, you know, when I was first created, there was, you know,
I do not know. Tell me.
I was made of multiple parts at that time to begin with, and you know, this is truly the only life that I've known. Yeah, you know, I've read, I've done some reading about the outside world, but you know, the masters never allowed me outside this room.
He's never let you outside the room.
How would you like to go on a vacation?
How long has she been around?
How long's
How long have you
Yeah,
been
uh, uh,
alive, so to speak?
let's say about 6 years.
And how long has the wife been missing?
10.
10.
So it's within the timeline. I guess Samara wouldn't really know how long it would take to create and animate a flesh golem. So
I'm pretty sure when she left, he made a substitute.
Or alternatively, he put to use a body he already had.
That or she is a part of that body.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we should ask her if she wants to come with us back to the tavern.
She is very excited about having an adventure, but won't the master mind? Won't he get upset?
No, he's
Oh,
not tied
no,
up.
no. He's a little
He's
tied
tied
up
up.
at the moment. He's he doesn't care.
We are going to say, do you want to do performance or deception?
I'll roll deception. I mean, I'm not technically lying, but at the same time.
Well, we are talking about,
I guess I would also have
the
help since we're
master
all
not
working
being
together
mad.
here.
And yeah, I tell you what, I'll let you roll it one more time. I would love to go on an adventure. You know, even though we just met, I don't think that you would lie to me about the master being mad.
No. And it's not like we'll even be gone that long.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no intention of keeping her there if she doesn't want to stay, so I'm not lying.
You're breaking in. You're gonna steal shit from him, and you steal his created love.
I'm
of
stealing his shit.
life.
I'm stealing his wife. I'm tying him and his apprentices up. I'm a menace.
And you find the scones on the back wall, and you turn it, and nothing happens. So now,
10 minutes to the basement. Go, go, go.
yes. It's to the basement, and as much as I hate to say it, this is probably a good stopping point, unless you guys want to go on.
We'd probably get dragged into something long term, so yeah, this is probably good.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to escape without some combat.
We've been pretty cagey about it so far.
There are plenty of windows.
Oh, this has been interesting.
Yeah. I might not be here next week. I'm gonna try and see her, but my schedule's been kind of finicky. So I will try and be here next week, though. But I'll let you know beforehand.
Not a problem. All right, we will pick up next week. Thank you, gentlemen, for a very interesting game.
Yeah.
It's been
Y'all have a good
something.
night.